Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. I decided it would be a fun way to ring in the year by doing a 1 week sketchbook challenge. Was this a good choice? I don't know. Am I going to enjoy it? I'm not sure. But I'm 1 day down and I am going to tell you about it. So I started out on Unsplash. If you don't know about Unsplash, it's the best website to look up reference pictures for anything you want to create. It's a royalty-free website and it gives credit to all the photographers who upload their photos for us to utilize in any way we need. I have a friend who does linoleum carving, and she actually made it a goal of hers in 2025 to upload all the reference pictures that she took for her artwork to that website for other people to use. And I feel like that's a really great idea, and I might look into doing that this year. Anyway, so let me tell you about the 1 week sketchbook challenge. I've seen a few artists here on YouTube do it, and one of them said I didn't finish by the end of the week. One of them said I did finish and I never want to draw anything ever again in my life. And so I don't know if this is a great idea actually, but yesterday I figured it all out. I have 80 pages in my sketchbook, so I have to do about 12 pages each day to be done with the sketchbook by the end of the week. I started out with a more time-consuming drawing, but something that I knew would just spark my love of illustration for the first one to just warm me up and do something that I really love. So that's how I started, just by diving in. And then I got these little tabs that I found at Barnes & Noble. They're a Japanese stationery. And I divided up the pages so that I have a general look at how many pages I have to do each day. It took me all day. I had my sketchbook with me everywhere I went. I watched TV and sketched all day long. I was drawing. By the end of the day, I had to move to markers just so I could fill the pages faster than my ink pens. This is the last illustration that I did, and you can see how tired my hands are. You can see that I even had a hard time outlining the shapes correctly, like I was drawing all over the place. I do love how much personality I gave these tiny hearts that just have little dots for eyes. Anyway, that's the final drawing. It took me all day to do my 12 pages. And let's do a little flip through. So I started with the title page, just a little scribble. I did the first illustration that made me so happy. And then I challenged myself to do water in a glass, which I also found a photo of. This was a candle that's on my desk. My husband thought it was a jellyfish. And then I grabbed my highlighters so I could fill the page faster. I watched Stranger Things for a little while, so I drew some of those vines. This was a bracelet sitting on my desk, another scene from Stranger Things. At this point, I was having a hard time deciding what to draw, so my kid asked me to draw a Pokemon that she thinks is really cute. Then I grabbed my highlighters and I was like, I just have to fill these pages as fast as possible. So I started drawing these, and they made me so happy working with all the colors that it kind of gave me a second wind to finish it all out. So that was my first day, and I have so many more days to go. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye.